All right, good afternoon, kids. Miss Rickman asked me to read my favorite book to you guys. I'm Dr. Ryan with Lake Wylie Pediatric Dentistry. So we've got a fun little book for you guys. It's called Throw Your Tooth on the Roof, Tooth Traditions from Around the World. Here's the book right here. And we're going to read some of my favorite ones in here. I'm not going to go through the whole book because that would take a long time. But we're going to go through a couple of great stories from different countries, from different continents. And basically what this book is about, every child in different countries has their own unique stories and ideas for what to do with a loose tooth. And when they lose that tooth and that baby tooth is gone, what happens to it? For us, we know we have the tooth fairy that shows up and takes it from us, but that's not true for kids in other countries. There's totally different ways for them to get things for their loose tooth. So we're going to talk about that. So the first one that we're going to talk about is in Central America, some of our friends there. Costa Rica, my mother takes my tooth and has it plated with gold and made into an earring for me to wear. In the Dominican Republic, I throw my tooth on the roof of my house so a mouse can come, take it away, and bring me a better one. Sometimes I get money when I do this, kind of like the tooth fairy. In El Salvador, I put my tooth under my pillow. My father says that during the night a rabbit will come. It will take my tooth and leave me some money. So they have rabbits in El Salvador. Here's some pictures. You can see the ones in Costa Rica, the Dominican, and the bunny in El Salvador. In Guatemala, I put my tooth under my pillow and wait for El Raton to leave me some money. In Haiti, I throw my tooth in the roof and I say, rat, 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 I give you a beautiful tooth. Send me back an old tooth. I say the opposite of what I really mean to trick the crafty rat into giving me what I really want. And then in Jamaica, at night, after my tooth falls out, the rolling calf comes rattling chains to take me and my tooth away. I put my tooth in a tin can and shake it hard. The noise keeps the rolling calf away. Here's some pictures. You can see the little rat right there in Haiti. All right, next up, we are going to move from Central America over to, where is it? North Africa. So in Egypt, I wrap my tooth in some cotton or a tissue and take it outside. I say, shining sun, take this buffalo's tooth and bring me a bride's tooth. Then I throw the tooth high up at the eye of the sun. The Arabic word for bride is arosa, which also means a candy or sweet. In Morocco, I put my tooth under my pillow when I go to bed. The next morning, I must rise with the sun and throw my tooth toward the sun while I say, I give you a donkey's tooth and ask you to replace it with a gazelle's tooth. Otherwise, I might get donkey teeth. There's some pictures. You can see the donkey down there. All right, now we're going to go over to Europe. In Greece, I throw my tooth on the roof for good luck and make a wish so that my teeth will grow in strong and healthy. In Denmark, I put my tooth under my pillow at night and wait for the tooth fairy called Tandfeen to take my tooth and leave me some money. In England, when I go to sleep, I put my tooth under my pillow and wait for the tooth fairy to come. Does that sound familiar? In France, I put my tooth under my pillow. A mouse, Le Petit Sourois, will come to take it and leave a gift for me. In Spain, I tuck my tooth under my pillow. While I am asleep, the little mouse, called Ratoncito Perez, will take my tooth and leave me money or candy in return. In Sweden, I put my tooth in a glass of water. In the morning, my tooth will be gone and a coin will be in the glass. Crazy. And in Germany, I don't do anything special with my tooth. These are the boys and girls from Europe. All right. Now we are going to move over to where I used to live in Southeast Asia, and we're going to finish up there. In Cambodia, if I lose a lower tooth, I throw it on the roof. If I lose an upper tooth, I put it under the bed. My parents tell me that the new tooth will grow in toward the old one and come in straight. In Indonesia, where my sister lives, I throw my tooth backwards over the roof. My mother says I must throw it very straight so that my new tooth will grow in straight. In the Philippines, I hide my tooth in a special place and make a wish. A year later, if I can still find my tooth, I can make another wish. Pretty crazy. In Singapore, I throw my lower teeth straight up to the roof so that my new teeth will also grow straight up. I throw my upper teeth straight down to the ground. If I throw them slanted, my new teeth might grow in crooked. In Thailand, my sisters and brothers tell me to throw my lower tooth on the roof and put my upper tooth under my bed or on the ground. And in Vietnam, I throw my lower tooth on the roof and throw my upper tooth under the bed. Here's some pictures of those boys and girls. There we've got Singapore with the big buildings. We got all the little kids in Thailand and in Vietnam. They're in the rice paddies. And here we go over in Cambodia and Indonesia with all those volcanoes. All right, and last but not least, in Japan, if I lose an upper tooth, I throw it in the dirt. If I lose a lower tooth, I throw it on the roof. My new tooth will grow toward the old one and will come in straight. In Taiwan, I throw my tooth on the roof. And finally, in China, I put my upper tooth at the foot of my bed and the bottom tooth on the roof. My parents say that it will make my new teeth grow in faster. All right, here's the photos. And you can see Mount Fuji here in Japan and in Taiwan. See the little girl walking after she threw the tooth on the roof. And finally, in China, you can see where it's on the bed. All right. Well, I hope you boys and girls enjoyed that story. Again, it's Throw Your Tooth on the Roof right here. You guys can get this on Amazon or anywhere that's shipping right now. All right. Good luck learning from Miss Rickman. Bye.